Lionel Messi's next stop is David Beckham's Inter Miami FC after reportedly turning down an offer of $400 million from...
Yeah, it's actually $1.4 billion. Folks, this is Fernando doing another video for the Modern Survivalists. A little bit of a different topic, but still relevant given how, you know, in spite of the enormous financial differences between what, you know, Lionel Messi has in his bank account and the rest of us mere mortals, he still cares about the same things. Many of the things I talk about so much regarding where is it that you're living? What is it that you like about it? What is it that you don't? And in spite of being offered not 400 million like this guy just said, and I even heard an American journalist, one of these, a lady in the media saying $1 million. No, it is actually 1.5 billion dollars that he turned down. This is from Forbes, all right? From Forbes yesterday, $1.5 billion was what the Saudis were offering him as a last desperate attempt to get Messi. Who's Messi? Well, the guy that you see there scratching his eye, that's Lionel Messi. It's a lot of money. Damn, $1.5 billion. Who gets paid that? Well, this guy does. And he gets paid that because that's what he's probably worth, which is insane. When he got the deal with Paris Saint-Germain, the French club, I don't know how much it was, like $300 million or $400, and he paid for his own salary like in the first couple weeks of t-shirts being sold alone. Imagine paying for that insane amount of money just for the jerseys being sold with your name on it in the first couple weeks. How good a business is it for you when you hire this guy? And why is it that he didn't end up going to Saudi Arabia for 1.5 billion? Well, because he doesn't like Saudi Arabia, which I can't fault him for that. I wouldn't like to be living in Saudi Arabia either. Now, if you're paying me $1.5 billion, I'll probably make the effort for a couple of years. But since he has so much money already, what would be the point, right?
Saudis, in addition to his salary, Messi will reportedly be paid by two of the Major League Soccer's largest commercial partners, Apple and Adidas. And under the terms of the deal, Messi will receive a percentage of all new subscriptions to the league's season pass streaming service on Apple TV Plus. For more,
yeah, and I think he's getting like a piece of the club as well, Inter Miami, which is, it's not a big club. And I was listening to, and I get it, it's not one of the things that most Americans are used to, but we're saying, oh, like his retirement plan. Messi is not retiring. He's 35 years old. He's still probably the best player in the planet, even as of right now. And yeah, most likely he is. And the thing is, he didn't have anywhere to go in terms of anywhere that he was happy with. He was leaving PSG because, well, Argentina beat France in the World Cup final, and the French were, well, pissed, naturally, and maybe a little bit too much, and it was becoming pretty hostile for him to keep playing in France. He couldn't go back to Barcelona, which is his a club for most of his life. Barcelona, the one that you see, that's that little logo there, that's Barcelona. So he wanted to go back to play in Barcelona, but because of the financial troubles of the club, he couldn't pull that off. Barcelona couldn't pull that off because it was not allowed by the league in Spain, and you know, just couldn't be done. And his alternatives were to just go play somewhere else in Europe, some other club where he would still have to deal with the same crap he dealt probably with, you know, having had that experience in PSG with the French, and probably left a bad taste. Or, well, take one of these two. Either go play with the Saudis for a heck of a lot of money, or maybe go to US and play for a little bit of a less of a heck of a lot of money, but be somewhere that he likes being. Lionel Messi is going to Florida. I think it's Fort Lauderdale that he's going, which is insane. To, you know, bottom of the league club, apparently. It's not a good team or anything. It's not like a great team. And no matter if it's the best team, it's still the U.S. League. It's not really relevant in world football. I mean, you don't even call it football. You call it soccer, for crying out loud. but it's obvious enough what he's doing, which these guys apparently don't know. I've seen like 5 of these clips already. Lionel Messi is not going there just because he likes living in Florida, which I'm sure he does. That would be the main thing. He's going there to keep on doing this, to play for country. He's over the phase of playing for club. He will continue to play for Inter Miami, for the David Beckham club, but he's thinking about that. He's thinking about the next World Cup, which will be played, yes, in the United States. And not only that, Copa America, which is also a big deal for us in Argentina and Latin America and most of the world that cares about football. Copa America is a big deal. Copa America will also be played next year in the United States. So that's why he's going over there. It's super obvious. And, well, I get it that, most of the American journalists, even though they're sports commentators, they should know these things, but they haven't mentioned it. I mean, they even get wrong how much he's getting paid or he was being offered. But yeah, that would be it. Now, the cool thing, you get to watch Lionel Messi play if you live in Florida. And I think the tickets have skyrocketed. They were going for like $29 to watch that team play. Now they are going up to $600 and probably going to sell out and resell for thousands and thousands of dollars if you want to go watch Lionel Messi play. The jerseys already probably will be sold out for insane, idiotic amounts of money. But, well, that's just the way it is. It's still crazy to see him play in a smaller club in US at this stage when they were talking about maybe going a comeback to Barcelona. Anyway, folks, if you have the chance to watch him play or at least keep up with it, it's kind of interesting. And, yeah, it's still pretty amazing the way in which he plays. That's going to be all for now. See you on our next video. Take care.